stop everything you're doing right now. If you're over 60, the next 60 seconds could literally save your life. There's a 73-year-old woman who went to bed healthy last Tuesday and woke up on the floor with a broken hip, confused and unable to remember how she got there. What I'm about to reveal isn't about getting better sleep, it's about preventing your brain from literally poisoning itself while you sleep. Recent breakthrough research shows that these 7 deadly habits increase your risk of dementia by 67%, heart disease by 45%, and can shorten your life by up to 8 years. But here's the terrifying part: these habits seem so normal, so harmless, that most doctors never even think to ask about them. If you've been feeling more tired, more forgetful, or just not as sharp as you used to be, don't you dare blame it on getting older until you've watched this entire video. Because what you're about to discover could be the difference between thriving in your golden years or watching your mind and body deteriorate right before your eyes. The clock is ticking, and every night you continue these habits, you're rolling the dice with your future. Are you over 60 and wondering why you're feeling more tired, forgetful, or just not as sharp as you used to be? What if I told you that the answer might be hiding in your bedroom, in habits you practice every single night without realizing they're slowly destroying your health, your memory, and potentially shortening your life? The sleep habits I'm about to reveal are practiced by 8 out of 10 seniors, and they're so common that most people consider them normal parts of aging. But here's the shocking truth: recent research from leading sleep institutes shows that seniors who practice these deadly sleep habits are 67% more likely to develop Alzheimer's disease, 45% more likely to suffer from heart disease, and have a mortality rate that's 23% higher than those with healthy sleep patterns. But before we dive into these 7 deadly habits, let me share something that will change how you think about sleep forever. Your brain has a built-in cleaning system called the glymphatic system that only activates during deep sleep. Think of it as your brain's overnight janitor service. When you don't get proper sleep, toxic proteins that cause Alzheimer's and other neurological diseases start accumulating in your brain like garbage that never gets taken out. This isn't just about feeling tired, this is about your brain literally poisoning itself night after night. Now, let's uncover these 7 deadly sleep habits that are robbing seniors of their health, vitality, and precious years of life. The first deadly habit is the afternoon nap trap, and it's probably the most misunderstood sleep destroyer for seniors. You might think that taking a nap when you're tired is natural and healthy, but here's what actually happens in your body. When you nap for more than 20 to 30 minutes, especially after 3 p.m., you're stealing sleep pressure from your nighttime sleep. Sleep pressure is like hunger for sleep. It builds up throughout the day and makes you naturally tired at bedtime. But when you release this pressure with a long afternoon nap, you're left lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep won't come. The devastating cascade doesn't stop there. When you can't fall asleep at your normal bedtime, you end up going to bed later, which means you're still tired the next afternoon, leading to another nap, creating a vicious cycle that destroys your natural circadian rhythm. Research shows that seniors who take regular afternoon naps longer than 30 minutes have a 25% higher risk of developing dementia and are twice as likely to experience nighttime sleep fragmentation. But the real killer is what happens to your deep sleep stages. During long afternoon naps, your body thinks it's nighttime and tries to enter deep sleep phases. This confuses your internal clock so severely that when actual nighttime arrives, your brain struggles to achieve the deep sleep stages where memory consolidation occurs and where that crucial brain cleaning process happens. You're essentially training your brain to be awake when it should be sleeping and sleepy when it should be alert. The second deadly habit is medication timing chaos, and this one is literally putting seniors' lives at risk every single night. Most seniors take multiple medications, and the timing of when you take these pills can either support healthy sleep or completely destroy it. Blood pressure medications taken at night can cause dangerous drops in blood pressure during sleep, leading to falls and heart complications. Diuretics taken too close to bedtime will have you waking up multiple times to urinate, fragmenting your sleep cycles just when your brain needs uninterrupted time to repair and restore itself. Pain medications present another hidden danger. Many seniors take their pain medication right before bed, thinking it will help them sleep more comfortably. But most pain medications interfere with REM sleep, the stage where your brain processes emotions and consolidates memories. When REM sleep is suppressed night after night, you don't just feel foggy the next day, you're actually accelerating cognitive decline and increasing your risk of depression and anxiety disorders. Even seemingly innocent supplements can be deadly when timed wrong. Taking calcium supplements at bedtime might seem logical, but calcium can interfere with the absorption of other essential nutrients and can even cause muscle cramps that wake you up. Vitamin D taken at night can suppress melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. The timing of when you take your medications isn't just about convenience, it's about survival. The third deadly habit is the temperature regulation disaster that's happening in bedrooms across the country. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature, but most seniors are making this problem exponentially worse with their sleeping environment choices. Sleeping in a room that's too warm doesn't just make you uncomfortable, it prevents your body from entering the deep sleep stages where growth hormone is released, tissues are repaired, and memories are consolidated. When your bedroom temperature is above 70 degrees Fahrenheit, your body struggles to achieve the natural temperature drop that signals it's time for deep sleep. Your core body temperature needs to drop by about 2 to 3 degrees to initiate proper sleep cycles. But here's where it gets dangerous. When seniors pile on heavy blankets or crank up the heat because they feel cold, they're creating a thermal environment that keeps their bodies in a state of semi-alertness all night long. The opposite extreme is equally deadly. Sleeping in a room that's too cold forces your body to work harder to maintain core temperature, which keeps your nervous system activated and prevents the relaxation necessary for restorative sleep. This constant temperature struggle puts stress on your cardiovascular system and can trigger dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure during the night. But the most overlooked aspect of temperature regulation is humidity. Most seniors don't realize that bedroom humidity levels between 30 to 50% are crucial for proper sleep quality. Too dry, and your respiratory system becomes irritated, leading to snoring and sleep apnea episodes. Too humid, and you'll find yourself waking up feeling sticky and unrest, with increased risk of respiratory infections that can be particularly dangerous for older adults. The fourth deadly habit is the blue light poisoning that's happening every evening in millions of senior bedrooms. You might think that checking your tablet, watching late-night television, or even using a bright reading light is harmless, but you're actually exposing yourself to blue light wavelengths that are more disruptive to sleep than most people realize. Blue light suppresses melatonin production more dramatically in older adults than in younger people. While a young person might recover from blue light exposure within an hour, seniors can experience suppressed melatonin for up to 3 hours after exposure. This means that if you're watching TV or using any electronic device within 3 hours of bedtime, you're essentially taking a drug that keeps you awake when your body desperately needs to sleep. The cumulative effect is devastating. Night after night of suppressed melatonin doesn't just make it harder to fall asleep, it disrupts your entire hormonal cascade. Melatonin isn't just a sleep hormone, it's also a powerful antioxidant that protects your brain from age-related damage. When melatonin production is chronically suppressed, you're not just losing sleep, you're losing one of your body's most important anti-aging and neuroprotective mechanisms. Even more insidious is the fact that many seniors use bright overhead lights or bedside lamps for reading before bed. These lights, while not as disruptive as electronic screens, still contain enough blue light wavelengths to interfere with natural melatonin production. The solution isn't to read in darkness, but to understand how light exposure in the evening is literally programming your brain to stay awake when it should be preparing for the restorative processes that only happen during deep sleep. The fifth deadly habit is the eating and drinking timing disaster that's wreaking havoc on senior sleep quality and overall health. What you eat and drink, and more importantly when you consume it, can either support deep, restorative sleep or turn your nights into a series of disruptions and your days into a fog of fatigue. Eating large meals within 3 hours of bedtime forces your digestive system to work overtime when your body should be focusing on repair and restoration. As you age, your digestive system slows down, meaning that late dinner sits in your stomach much longer, causing acid reflux, heartburn, and general discomfort that makes quality sleep impossible. But the problem goes deeper than just physical discomfort. When you eat late, you're disrupting your circadian rhythm at the cellular level. Your metabolism is supposed to slow down in the evening, but late eating sends confusing signals to your internal clock, telling your body it's still daytime. This disruption affects not just sleep but also blood sugar regulation, hormone production, and even immune function. Alcohol presents another deadly trap for seniors. Many older adults believe that a nightcap helps them sleep better, and while alcohol might help you fall asleep faster initially, it's destroying the quality of your sleep in ways that compound over time. Alcohol suppresses REM sleep and prevents your brain from cycling through the deep sleep stages where memory consolidation and brain detoxification occur. As you age, your body processes alcohol more slowly, meaning that even a glass of wine with dinner can still be affecting your sleep quality hours later. Alcohol also acts as a diuretic, increasing the likelihood that you'll wake up multiple times during the night to urinate. Each awakening disrupts your sleep cycles, preventing you from achieving the continuous deep sleep that's essential for cognitive health and physical restoration. Caffeine consumption presents yet another timing catastrophe. Most seniors know not to drink coffee right before bed, but they don't realize that caffeine can remain in their system for 6 to 8 hours, and this elimination time increases with age. That afternoon cup of coffee or tea could still be stimulating your nervous system when you're trying to fall asleep, creating a hidden source of insomnia that many seniors never connect to their caffeine habits. The sixth deadly habit is the exercise timing and intensity mistake that's sabotaging senior sleep quality and putting unnecessary stress on aging bodies. Exercise is crucial for healthy aging, but when and how intensely you exercise can either promote restorative sleep or completely disrupt it. Vigorous exercise within 4 hours of bedtime elevates your core body temperature, heart rate, and stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While these physiological responses are beneficial during the day, they're the exact opposite of what your body needs to prepare for sleep. Your body needs time to cool down, your heart rate needs to return to resting levels, and stress hormones need to clear from your system before you can achieve deep sleep. But the timing issue goes beyond just vigorous exercise. Even gentle activities like yoga or stretching can be disruptive if they're too stimulating or performed too close to bedtime. The key is understanding that your body needs a gradual wind-down period, not an abrupt transition from activity to sleep. On the flip side, being completely sedentary during the day is equally destructive to sleep quality. Seniors who don't get adequate physical activity during the day often find themselves restless at night, unable to achieve the physical tiredness that promotes deep sleep. Your body needs to experience natural fatigue from appropriate daytime activity to trigger the recovery processes that occur during sleep. The intensity of exercise matters just as much as timing. Many seniors either push themselves too hard, thinking more is better, or barely move at all. Both extremes are problematic for sleep. Overexercising creates chronic inflammation and elevates stress hormones that can persist into the nighttime hours. Underexercising fails to create the natural sleep pressure and physical tiredness that promote quality rest. The seventh and perhaps most deadly habit is the bedroom environment chaos that's turning what should be a sanctuary of rest into a source of chronic sleep disruption. Your bedroom environment sends powerful signals to your brain about whether it's time to sleep or stay alert, and most seniors are unknowingly creating environments that promote wakefulness when they desperately need rest. Light pollution in the bedroom is more dangerous than most people realize. Even small amounts of light from alarm clocks, electronic devices, or streetlights filtering through curtains can disrupt melatonin production and prevent deep sleep cycles. As we age, our eyes become more sensitive to light, meaning that levels of illumination that might not have bothered you in your younger years can now significantly impact your sleep quality. The bedroom should be a cave dark, cool, and quiet. But most senior bedrooms are anything but. Television sets, charging devices with LED lights, and inadequate window coverings create a light environment that keeps the brain in a state of semi-alertness all night long. This isn't just about comfort, this is about allowing your brain to activate the deep sleep processes that are essential for memory consolidation and cellular repair. Noise pollution presents another hidden danger. Traffic sounds, HVAC systems, snoring partners, and even subtle sounds like ticking clocks can fragment sleep cycles without you even realizing it. As we age, we often become lighter sleepers, meaning sounds that never bothered us before can now cause micro-awakenings that prevent us from achieving the deep, restorative sleep stages that are crucial for brain health. Air quality in the bedroom is another overlooked factor that can be literally suffocating quality sleep. Poor ventilation, dust, allergens, and even the off-gassing from new furniture or bedding can create an environment that makes breathing more difficult during sleep, leading to sleep fragmentation and reduced oxygen levels that affect brain function. The bedding itself can become a source of sleep disruption. Old mattresses that don't provide adequate support can cause pain and discomfort that prevents deep sleep. Pillows that don't properly align the spine can lead to breathing difficulties and neck pain. Even the materials your sheets and pajamas are made from can affect temperature regulation and comfort throughout the night. Now that you understand these 7 deadly sleep habits, you might be wondering what the consequences really are if you continue these patterns. The health implications go far beyond just feeling tired. Chronic poor sleep in seniors is directly linked to accelerated cognitive decline, increased fall risk, compromised immune function, and shortened lifespan. When you don't get adequate deep sleep, your brain can't effectively clear out the toxic proteins that accumulate during the day. These proteins, including beta-amyloid and tau, are directly associated with Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Every night of poor sleep is essentially allowing these toxins to build up in your brain, increasing your risk of cognitive decline. The cardiovascular implications are equally serious. Poor sleep increases inflammation throughout the body, elevates blood pressure, and disrupts the hormonal systems that regulate heart function. Seniors with chronic sleep problems have significantly higher rates of heart attack, stroke, and sudden cardiac death. The immune system also pays a devastating price for poor sleep. As we age, our immune function naturally declines, but poor sleep accelerates this process dramatically. Seniors who don't get quality sleep are more susceptible to infections, have reduced vaccine effectiveness, and experience slower healing from injuries and illnesses. Perhaps most concerning is the impact on mental health and quality of life. Chronic sleep problems in seniors are strongly associated with depression, anxiety, and social isolation. When you're constantly tired and foggy, you're less likely to engage in the social activities and mental stimulation that are crucial for healthy aging. But here's the hopeful news: every single one of these deadly habits can be corrected, and the benefits of improved sleep begin almost immediately. When seniors make the necessary changes to their sleep habits, they often see improvements in energy, mood, and cognitive function within just a few weeks. The path to better sleep starts with understanding that sleep isn't a luxury or a sign of laziness, it's a biological necessity that becomes even more critical as we age. Your sleep is not just about rest, it's about survival, brain health, and maintaining the quality of life you deserve in your golden years. If you recognize yourself in any of these 7 deadly habits, don't wait another night to start making changes. Your brain, your body, and your future self will thank you for taking action now. The difference between seniors who thrive and those who merely survive often comes down to the quality of their sleep. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean accepting poor sleep as inevitable. With the right knowledge and commitment to change, you can enjoy the deep, restorative sleep that will keep you sharp, healthy, and vibrant for years to come. Your sleep is one of the most powerful tools you have for healthy aging. Don't let these deadly habits steal it from you.